Real music is on the way. This is Almost Famous. Your home, the best local musicians, and select live performances.
Here's Johnny.
Here's John Shea.
Who are you? What's your name? My name is Lisa.
And Lisa Azizian.
Welcome to the second hour of Almost Famous here on 95.9 WATD 902 on a Tuesday night. That means it's time to go over to the tiny stage. My name is John Shea, and we'll be saying hello tonight to Gretchen and the Pickpockets. Guys, how you doing in there tonight?
Yeah.
All right, let's go around the room and have you guys introduce yourselves.
All right, well, I'm Gretchen.
And I'm Jim, a.k.a. Big Tuna.
I'm Mike.
I'm Richie.
My name's Ryan.
All right, guys. So, if you had to describe your sound, how would you do that?
I would say it is a whole bunch of shenanigans thrown into one. We have some alternative rock going on, then we have some blues and jazz influence, and it's kind of all over the place, but I think it meshes pretty cool.
All right, and you guys are here because you have a new CD out.
We do.
Let's talk about that.
It came out last Friday, and this Friday we're actually playing at the Press Room in Portsmouth for our CD release show. It's just a self-titled album called Gretchen and the Pickpockets. We're super pumped. It's 10 songs, technically 9.5, but yeah.
Now, are you guys all from New Hampshire?
No.
I'm from South Shore, Mass.
Really? We're on the South Shore.
I'm from Norwell.
All right, very cool.
Yeah, and that's Richie.
I'm Richie. I'm from Norwell.
And Jim, a.k.a. Big Tuna, and I are from Danvers, Mass.
Okay,
Yeah, so Mike and I, we're siblings, and we're from the Seacoast in New Hampshire.
cool. How'd you guys meet?
We get the same mom and dad.
No, I mean the whole band.
Well, I met Ryan through a mutual friend at UNH, and Ryan brought Richie to one of our, jam out sessions.
I was the original drummer, actually.
He was our drummer, which is really random.
Now he's the guitar player.
And
then Tuna replaced him.
Yeah, Ryan and I went to high school together in Danvers, where we were in the marching band.
Yep.
So
so
we go with that.
Tuna came about a year later, and here we are now.
All right, well, let's hear a track. What are you guys playing first tonight?
We're going to play Break a Sweat, and it's actually the first song on our album.
All right, let's do it. Gretchen and the Pickpockets here on 95.9 WATD. It's Almost Famous.
Now see boy you, you've got them shoes, and it's looking like you want to move, but see your back is on the wall, and it's looking like you gave me a call. I know you wanna leave, but you're caught in my net, and I ain't done just yet. Oh, you better break a sweat, and baby move it around. Feel the rhythm in your hips, and baby move it around.
Gretchen and the Pickpockets tonight, 95.9 WATD. This is Almost Famous. Break a Sweat, the name of that tune. It's the first track off of their brand new CD. Now, what inspired that song?
Dancing.
Yeah, I wrote that song, and I just wanted to write a dance tune. That was really all it was.
So who wrote that?
Ryan did.
Ryan did. Very cool.
Did,
Yeah.
How long did that take to write?
Actually, that was one of those songs that just takes like a half hour to write. You know, sometimes some of the most fun songs come the quickest.
No, when you guys write songs, do you write songs as a group, or do you individually write and then bring them to the group and see what everybody thinks or
Yeah,
picks?
it kind of changes. Each song, it's different. Like, sometimes Ryan will just write one whole song, and we'll see if it, like, jives with the band, and then sometimes Richie will bring some chord progression, sometimes I'll bring some lyrics, sometimes Mike will bring some bass riffs, and we kind of just work off each other. So it's kind of cool. Some songs we all write together, and some songs are more each individual's creations.
Now, how has the songwriting changed or developed since the Stop EP compared to the one that just came out?
I think it's gotten a lot better. Personally.
Yeah, I think the topics have changed a lot. You know, they've kind of they've veered away from just like, oh, relationships, ooh, I'm sad, ooh, I'm heartbroken. You know, they're kind of about everything. So that's really cool, I think.
Excellent. And I first met you guys, was it last summer when you played the Marshfield Fair?
Last August, I think it was.
Was that last August?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's fun.
Excellent.
It's gone crazy.
So let's go around the room here. I want to know who your influences are.
Oh, God. Don't start with me, I'd think. Right?
Well, I have a lot of different influences. You know, I like to listen to all different kinds of music, to not, you know, stay on one thing for too long. As far as trumpet playing goes, I'm really, you know, I like Dizzy Gillespie and Louis Armstrong and Wynton Marsalis, you know, all the great jazz players and other players that I just hear in other bands. So kind of a whole collection of things.
Who's next?
Go ahead.
Oh, me? All right. For songwriting, I'm influenced a lot by... I've been into a lot of symphonic stuff lately. Like, I've listened to a lot of Gustav Mahler. And I've been into some atonal stuff lately, which has been fun. But for guitar playing, mostly influenced... You laughing? I'm really influenced by David Gilmour a lot from Pink Floyd, but
Excellent.
I'm also... you know, a jazz guitarist at heart, so I take a lot of influence from people like João Gilberto, Pat Metheny, Grant Green, to name a few. But yeah, so a lot of different influences.
All right, who's up next?
For the bass, I take a lot of inspiration from the all-time greats like Paul McCartney, James Jamerson, and Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
Gene Simmons.
He wrote that out before bed.
Yeah, I love Kiss. Who doesn't love Kiss?
True.
Tuna?
My influences mainly come from funk. I'm really into jam music and bluegrass. I'm always looking for new sounds, but I primarily listen to lots of funk and jam music.
Yeah, I agree with Ryan when he said he doesn't like to stick to, you know, one specific thing. You don't want to, like, keep on sounding like one person. So, I don't know. I guess I'm influenced by anything I hear. But you don't want to make your voice sound like another singer, and you don't want to copy someone, so you kind of just have to, like, make it your own. So I guess I'm just influenced by anything I hear and say, oh, I don't like that, oh, I do like that, and just kind of build off that way.
Yeah.
So true. So let's give the phone number out, because if anybody wants to call and talk to Gretchen and the boys in studio tonight, they're welcome to 781-837-4900. 781-837-4900 is the studio line. And you guys have a Facebook contest going on tonight, right?
We do.
Tell us a little bit about that.
If you submit a question on the 95.9 page, we'll enter you in for a drawing for a new CD.
Yep, or you just comment. If you go to our Facebook page, we have a post, and you'll see Michael laying in albums. And if you ask us a question on that, you know, we'll pick the best question we think, and we'll give you a free album.
Okay, cool. So let's go into another song. While you're playing this next song, I'm going to gather the questions that have been posted on our Facebook page, and we'll go down the list.
Sweet.
What's next?
No good.
Gretchen and the Pickpockets here on 95.9 WATD. Gretchen and the Pickpockets on our tiny stage tonight, 95.9 WATD. What was the name of that song again?
That was No Good. That was off our EP.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Sounding great tonight, guys.
Thank you.
What was the what's the story behind that song?
That was written a long time ago. Do you guys remember how we wrote that?
It's about a breakup?
It is about a breakup. It's about a breakup.
I remember we wanted to try and do something different with song form, just because we were tired of writing the same old thing after we'd written so many verse chorus songs. And so we had the idea for a trumpet solo,
Oh yeah.
but we wanted a jazzy section, and we couldn't figure out how we could get to that like swing feel. So we just had the idea of, why don't we just stop and go into it, because why not? And it worked pretty well.
Yeah, but that was one of the songs that we wrote in a dorm lounge. We wrote in a dorm lounge for a year, writing all these songs. So it's pretty cool.
Nice. Well, we actually have a phone call.
Oh.
We have Steve Miraz on the line. Steve, how are you tonight?
Very good, John.
Now, Steve, how do you know these guys?
Well, they were our second-place winners in the Battle of the Bands at the Marshfield Fair last year.
And you are the organizer of that show, right?
I have been organizing that program for about 12 years now, and I think we're going into our 17th year this year.
Fantastic. How are they sounding tonight?
They sound great. I'm glad they're on the air. It's nice to hear them again. It's nice to see them on a radio station, too. So, yeah. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, so we have the 2014 Battle of the Bands coming up, and we're going to start that on August 15th. That's opening night, Friday night. And then we follow it with another night of competition on Monday the 18th. That's in August. And then the 21st, our third night of competition, and then we'll do the finals on August 22nd. That's a Friday night.
Fantastic. Now, are you still looking for side stage acts throughout the few nights?
Yes, we are. We actually have recruited a kind of a Beatles tribute band called the Fours. I don't know how many people know who they are, but they're very talented young guys. And I've seen them play out several times, and so we've hired them to do the finals night. But generally what we do is we try to recruit, past winners. And last year's winner was Poor Jeremy. And if they don't take that opportunity, then the second phone call I'll make is to Gretchen and the Pickpockets to see if they would like to do a side stage.
Sweet.
Count us in.
That would be awesome.
Yep.
All right, Steve, thanks so much for checking in tonight.
All right, and thank you, John. And by the way, I'll have the 2014 applications out this week. I will email you and the station a copy. You could also email me at harpman, HARPMAN 81 at yahoo.com. Just fair warning that I've already got 7 bands asking me to send applications out, and we only have 15 slots, so they're going to fill up early.
All right.
So the earlier, the better.
Sounds good, Steve. Thanks a lot. We'll catch you soon.
Thank you, John.
All right. Okay, guys, let's go to some questions on the Facebook wall here. The first one here is Josh wants to know what each member's favorite UNH house party band of all time is. And he says there's only one correct answer.
I think I know what he's looking for. There's a pretty legendary band out there called the Sloppy Seconds.
Oh, God, they're incredible.
Legendary.
And they're just legendary in the UNH scene. And
Legends.
I've actually heard of them.
Are we talking about the same thing?
I think if it's the same band I'm thinking of, there was a college band a couple of years ago. I think they submitted to us.
Oh,
wow.
gosh.
Well, I think that's what he's looking for. So thanks for the question, Josh.
Yeah,
All right, and the second question is, what's the band's favorite song on the new album?
Ooh.
Mine is That's Where I'll Go.
Who's
I don't
next?
know about anybody else.
Mine's Satisfied.
I think mine is probably a tie between That's Where I'll Go and Swimming in the Sea. I like the slow jams.
Swimming in the Sea for sure.
Definitely Swimming in the Sea. We also recorded a music video for that, and so we're in the process of editing it right now, so hopefully we'll get that out pretty soon to follow up the album release, so everyone should check that out too.
Yeah.
Excellent. Sounds good, guys. So we're going to take a quick timeout, but we'll be back with more of Gretchen and the Pickpockets on the tiny stage here on 95.9 WATD.
Almost Famous on 95.9 WATD.
Yes, it is. Follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/almostfamousradio. My name is John Shea. We have Gretchen and the Pickpockets live in studio tonight. Guys, how you holding up in there?
Good.
We are doing wonderful.
Doing good.
All right, so let's get back into the music. What do you guys have next for us?
It's called Don't Let Go.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He was 18 years old. Never left his home, a saw a speck of gold. But his mommy would cry while his daddy would lie, and he would sit in his room all alone, just wishing that he'd die. But don't let go. Don't let go. Don't let go. Oh, but he was such a sucker for the only thing that came in his dream. So he'd sit in his room, constantly counting till the time of his doom. And he wondered why he never got up and tried, but he would sit in his room all alone, just wishing that he'd die. But don't let go. Don't let go. Don't let go. Oh, but he was such a sucker for the only thing that came in his dreams. Oh, his dreams, they would fight, and the fear pull him down, and he'd try to get up, and he'd try, and he'd try, and he'd try. So he'd sit in his room, constantly counting to the time of his doom. And they wondered why he never got up and tried, but he would sit in his room all alone, just wishing that he'd die. But don't let go. For the only thing that came in his dreams.
Gretchen and the Pickpockets here on 95.9 WATD. Let's get the story behind that song.
That's a quickie and a goodie, but this song's called Don't Let Go. I was actually at work, and the lyrics kind of just, like, popped in my head, and I was, like, singing it all day, and I was recording it into my phone, and then I brought it to the band, and it kind of just happened, but it's a story. It's kind of a sad story. It's about suicide, but it's a really upbeat song, so it's kind of cool, and you have to really listen to the lyrics to figure out what it is about. So, yeah.
All right, interesting story. So we have another phone call. We have Tyler calling from Exeter, New Hampshire.
Hi, Tyler.
Hey, Tyler.
Wow.
Tyler?
Oh, hey, guys.
This is Tyler.
Oh, it sounded so tight.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Little known fact, Tyler is the one who recorded our album.
And our EP.
And is a very patient man.
He does everything for us.
The man behind the mic.
And a saint.
Yeah,
He's the unofficial sixth pocket.
Yeah.
Well, me and John Nolan both did the...
Yeah, John Nolan, too.
John Nolan.
At 1130 feet
Studio
in Rollingsford, Maine.
It was righteous.
Yep. A lot of slush puppies and...
Now, did you guys record both albums there?
No, we actually did this EP in Tyler's basement. So...
DIY.
Yeah. So...
The ghetto-ness.
Yeah.
Very, very ghetto.
We wouldn't
But
be
we
too far
got to go to
without
the
Tyler.
big bucks this time.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We did.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Tyler, what was the recording process like?
Of the first one or the most recent one?
Of the most recent one?
Oh, well, it was a party. Yeah, we buckled down and do what we had to do. But we had a lot of fun. It was very relaxed. We had a plan.
It was
And,
fun.
Now, how many songs did they come to you with?
What did we do? We whittled. Would you guys have like 12 or 13 and whittled down to 9?
Yeah, we picked our best ones we thought represented us, and then we only recorded like 8, and then on the last day we were like, no, we can squeeze one more in, and so we recorded That's Where I'll Go on our last day in studio, and it sounded good, and it worked, so...
Now, were they done live, or did you guys do some overdubbing as well?
They were we did it live, like we would all play together live, and then I would go back and overdo my vocals, and Ryan would do trumpet licks, and we would do like solos, because obviously you can't do everything. If there's 10 parts in a song, you can't do it all live. So
only an octopus could.
What?
You know, only an octopus could do all that nonsense.
That's a good point.
No, guys, this is a perfect chance to tell people where they can get the album.
You can get it on iTunes. You can get it on CD Baby, on Amazon. You can pretty much get it everywhere.
And at all of our shows.
Yeah, come to
And
our show.
at our show on Friday at the Press Room in Portsmouth.
We'll have a raffle for things.
Yep.
It's going to be wild.
All right, cool. Tyler, thanks so much for checking in tonight.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And where can people get more information on your studio?
What?
Where can people get more information on your studio?
Well, it's not really a studio. I just do like mixing and mastering and some recording for people. It's called Batcave Audio, and that's my main, like, that's what I go under doing my stuff. But so yeah, but I just wanted to call in and say hi to these sexy people.
Very cool. Well, Tyler, have a great night. We'll catch you soon.
Yeah, see you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Love you, Tyler.
Right. See you, Tyler.
Guys, let's go into another song. What do you guys have next on your list tonight?
We have Swimmin'.
All right, let's do this. 95.9 WATD, Gretchen and the Pickpockets live in studio tonight.
Figured out another way to say what I wanted to say. I put it in a song, it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, but I forget the rest. Oh, but it was good, yeah. Honey, all I'm saying is I need to be understood. Well, I might not be what you wanted me to be, oh, but if you wanna talk, you can find me swimming in the sea.
Such high hopes. You should have been down here with everybody else instead of swinging up in those ropes. Well, you're gonna get hurt. Yes, you will. You just get hurt. The same thing that happened with you is gonna happen with her. Well, I might not be what you wanted me to be, but if you want to talk, you can find me swimming in the sea. Oh,
Oh, but it was good. Yeah. Honey, all I'm saying is all I need is to be understood. Well, I might not be what you wanted me to be, oh, but if you want to talk, you can find me swimming in the sea. And I'm ready for something better. Just give me good loving and hope when I'm under the weather. And I'm ready for something true. Oh, but if your heart don't change, then it's never gonna be with you. Be with you, be with you, be with you. Baby, I figured out another way to say what I wanted to say. I put it in a song, it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, but I forgot the rest.
Gretchen and the Pickpockets live on the tiny stage tonight. 95.9 WATD. Was that Ryan doing the guest vocals on that?
Yeah,
That was.
that was our little
Sounding
duet.
great.
Thank you.
So what is the story behind that song?
Oh, sorry, just adjusting the mic. That was when I wrote. That sometimes I like to just make up stories to write songs about. So this is like a fictional story about these two people who might be about to break up or might be about to, love each other, and you don't know what's going to happen, and they're kind of swimming in the sea.
Awesome. So what I forgot to ask this earlier, but what is your online information? Where can people find you online?
You can find us on Facebook, you can find us on Twitter, you can find us on our website,
Instagram.
www.gretchenthepickpockets.com, blah, blah, blah. And Instagram is GNP_rocks.
All right. Where did the name the Pickpockets come from?
Gretchen and I live on Pickpocket Road up in New Hampshire, and so we tossed around a ton of band ideas, and we never really stuck with one.
And we have a barn, which we started practicing in.
And our dad was kind of like, "Why don't you just be called the Pickpockets?"
That simple, huh?
And so at first we're like, no way, that's stupid. And then it kind of grew on us.
And I joined the band just because of the awesome name.
All right. Do you remember the show we did that for?
What?
I remember we were operating under Gretchen Klempa Music for a while. And we're like, we're kind of a band now.
Yeah.
What was the show that we changed our name for? Was it Sad Cafe?
I think so. Sad Cafe, one of our first shows.
Yeah, it was after we did Six Flags. So
Yeah.
it must have been Sad Cafe.
Yeah.
We did our first show as Gretchen Pickpockets.
It's also fitting because we like to steal people's money.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
So watch out.
So there's that.
But
Yeah,
not
it's-
me, because it's Gretchen and the Pickpockets, so I'm innocent.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's fine.
so where can people have their money stolen? What's coming up next? You mentioned the CD release show.
CD release show.
Oh, we're playing on Saturday at the Maple Street Tavern.
The Maple Street Tavern, Danvers, Mass.
We're playing at UNH.
Freshman orientation.
Freshman orientation.
Oh, yeah.
So freshmen, beware. We're coming for you. And we have I can't think of it, but we're actually going on tour in the end of June, so those are more upcoming shows.
Excellent. And let's talk about the CD release show. What's going to be happening that night?
All crazy sorts of shenanigans.
Some great local Seacoast bands are opening up for us. The Kenny Brothers and Red Light Radio are going to be starting the night, getting the booty shaking, and then we're going to close out the night with some classics and some surprises.
Do you guys have a favorite venue that you like to play at?
Probably the Press Room.
Yeah.
Is what we're doing on Friday. I think that's why we picked it. I mean, we love them all. The Seacoast is an awesome place to play everywhere, but
they're so supportive.
The Press Room is awesome.
Yeah. The Press Room was kind of our first big show, so we have a little soft spot in our hearts for it.
Yeah.
Plus, Portsmouth's a good, cool town to go pickpocketing.
Oh, for sure, man.
So if you guys could pick any band, your dream band to open for, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. Prince would be awesome.
Bomb the music industry.
Bomb the music industry.
I think kind of a big band that's coming up now is Lake Street Dive, and I kind of think we have a lot of similar aesthetics in the band, but at the same time we're different. So I mean, I think that'd be awesome to open up for them. I got to see them in Portland a couple months ago. One of the best concerts I've seen, so definitely.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Michael and I have had a small obsession with them lately, so
yeah,
they're
awesome. Be awesome. Yeah.
Oh, that and Grace Potter and the Nocturnals.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
They would be good.
Very cool. Well, we have Gretchen and the Pickpockets live in studio tonight. GretchenandthePickpockets.com for more information on them. Are both EPs still available?
Yes.
Yeah, only online. We sold out of all our hard copies, so online digital downloads.
For the first EP.
For the first EP.
All right, cool. And the second, the full length,
good to go.
is available at all of your shows. It's available on Amazon.
Yep, and it will be. We have a store too, so you can buy a hard copy online as well, and we'll just mail it to you.
How about iTunes?
Yep.
Awesome. Very cool, and it's all original material too, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have a favorite cover song?
Wow, that's perfect.
Wow, we're gonna play a cover song next.
So, should we surprise you, or should we say what our favorite?
Yeah, you know what? Surprise us.
Okay.
Let's go right into it.
Okay.
Right.
Gretchen and the Pickpockets here on 95.9 WATD. Take it away, guys.
When I had you to myself, didn't want you around. Those pretty faces always made you stand out in the crowd. But someone picked you from a bunch. One glance was all it took. And now it's much too late for me to take a second look. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go. But now that I see you in his arms, I want you back. Trying to live without your love was one long sleepless night. Oh, let me show you, girl, that I know wrong from right. And every street you walk down, I leave tears in your path. Oh, following the girl I never really wanted around. Oh, 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 baby, give me one more
Gretchen and the Pickpockets on our tiny stage tonight, 95.9 WATD, covering Michael Jackson's I Want You Back. Sounding great.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, why is that your favorite cover song?
It's Tasty Jam.
a
It's
great
actually
song.
a cover of a cover. It's a cover of a cover too. It goes back to our Lake Street Dive obsession. They do a cover, and we were like, "Oh, let's do that." And so, yeah.
Very cool. So, where do you guys see yourself in maybe 5 or 10 years?
Rich and famous on top of the world.
Yeah, we'll probably
Good
be
answer.
billionaires, every one of us.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
They probably create, you know, like gold and platinum. They probably make another one for us for how many records we sell.
Yeah.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
Riding on a magic carpet with
Mer.
Somebody invents a unicorn for us. We get to ride that around. It'd be cool.
On a giant drum razor with flames around it.
You did the go-kart thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I know this new album just came out, but have you guys put any thought into what's next?
oh yeah. I mean, we're already writing. And
Yeah, we're already writing.
Yep. And our next step would be going on tour, which we're doing. We're going to Chicago and Milwaukee in the summer.
in New York.
Kind of in
Upstate
New York.
yeah.
Kind of reaching new audiences. Our next step was to kind of play for new audiences. So we're accomplishing that this summer.
Trying to
and
branch out, yeah.
We're gonna try to continue onward
I think
during the winter, and
we set like short-term goals kind of, and helps us improve along the way.
Very cool. And you guys going to be posting about the tour online?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
after the CD release show, we're gonna go
Posted about that.
on
Yeah.
the tour.
Now, we should mention, too, that this isn't your normal sound. You guys are kind of stripped down for this performance. What is a typical Gretchen and the Pickpocket show like?
A lot louder.
Yeah,
Definitely louder, and I'm a lot belting a lot more,
a
and
lot more drums, a lot more guitar.
If I don't kick something over important, it's a good night.
All
Richie
right.
always loses his glasses, so, you know,
That's
rock
fine.
and roll.
They're so scratched.
Sounds good. Well, we have to take another quick timeout. Do you guys have a few more songs left in you?
yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let's see how many we can get to after this quick break. You're listening to Almost Famous on 95.9 WATD. Well, my name is John Shea. In the next room, we have... Who?
Gretchen the Pickpockets.
All right. And you guys are sounding great tonight. We have time for maybe 2 more songs. So let's not waste any more time. Let's just go right into something else. What do you guys have next?
We have an original called Confident, which is also a single and on our new album.
All right. Let's do it. Take it away, guys.
You'll search the world, you'll never find, you'll never see what you saw in me. You'll try to catch your little prey, filling your void in mysterious ways. You can run all you want, but can you see that knowing me is like a disease? I'm confident enough to see your color up because you're thinking of me. I'm confident enough to see your color up because you're thinking of me. Oh. You'll search the world, you'll never find, you'll never see what you saw in me. You took that chance, you went away, and now you're back for some fun and play. And if you think the only bad is what you see, I'm silent and creeping, you'll be avoiding me. Oh, I'm confident enough to say you'll color up because you're thinking of me. I'm confident enough to say you'll color up. I'm confident enough to say you'll color up because you're thinking of me when you lie.
Gretchen and the Pickpockets on our tiny stage tonight, 95.9 WATD. Guys, sounding great tonight.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right, so let's just quickly run down the list of shows that you can see in the next couple days and couple weeks. Adam Ezra, they're getting ready for their concert cruise on Boston Harbor, June 22nd. Jillian Jensen, you can see a dive bar with Beautiful Tuesday and a bunch of other bands, June 19th. That's in Providence. Grassroot, they'll be at Absolutely Fabulous in Melrose on Friday night. Annalise Emmerich is at Stoughton House of Brews tomorrow night. You can see Joe Henley at the Spire, June 21st. They're doing a recording for a live CD that night, so go check that out. 21st Century Fugitives, they're at Rock and Rib Fest in Merrimack, New Hampshire, Friday at 4 p.m. at the Teen Band Competition. The Rationales are playing the Food Truck Festival at Bank of America Pavilion this Saturday with Airport and Township and Jeff Bird and Dirty Finch. You can see at McCoy Stadium in Pawtucket. Also, we announced the official Almost Famous side stage lineup at the Plymouth Independent Music Festival. That's happening July 18th, 19th, and 20th. July 18th in Manomet, you can see Jake Hill and Deep Creek, Jay Pasaros and David Tankleski. July 19th at Nelson Park on the main stage, Haley Jane and the Primates, the Naked Stills, Bumpa, Gretchen and the Pickpockets, and the Snaz. And on the Almost Famous side stage, Josh Lopes, David DeLuca, Eva Walsh, Diana Inez, and Tiffany and Company. And on July 20th at the Hedge House Lawn is Rusty Bill. So lots of good stuff to check out. Facebook.com/AlmostFamousRadio is the place you can go to learn more information on us and that show. So guys, one more time, your website?
www.GretchenandthePickpockets.com.
And the CD release show is when?
The press room this Friday.
All right, very cool. Thanks so much for coming down tonight. We really had fun having you guys here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
And
so much.
What are you taking us out with tonight?
We are going to end unsatisfied.
All right, Gretchen and the Pickpockets here on the tiny stage. Stay tuned. The Wide World of Blues is coming your way next here on 95.9 WATD.